Welcome back to Inspired Today. Let's explore Psalms 11, a passage that speaks volumes about trust, righteousness, and divine justice. Psalms 11, verses 1 to 3, begins with a declaration of trust in the Lord. In the Lord put I my trust. How say ye to my soul, flee as a bird to your mountain? David is confronted with advice to flee from danger, but he chooses to trust in God instead. This is a profound lesson for us today. In our fast-paced lives, we often face challenges that make us want to retreat or give up. However, this psalm encourages us to stand firm and place our trust in God, who is our ultimate refuge. Verses 4 to 5 shift the focus to God's sovereignty and justice. The Lord is in his holy temple. The Lord's throne is in heaven. His eyes behold, his eyelids try, the children of men. These verses remind us that God is always watching us. In our daily lives, we may feel unnoticed or unappreciated, but Psalms 11 reassures us that God sees our struggles and our efforts. This can be incredibly comforting, especially when we feel overwhelmed by life's challenges. Verses 6 and 7 conclude with a promise of divine justice. Upon the wicked he shall rain snares, fire and brimstone, and an horrible tempest. This shall be the portion of their cup. For the righteous Lord loveth righteousness. His countenance doth behold the upright. These verses remind us that while we may face injustices, God will ultimately bring justice. This is a call to live righteously and trust that God will handle the rest. Applying Psalms 11 to our lives, there are several key takeaways. First, trust in God. Just as David chose to trust in God rather than flee, we too can choose to trust in God's plan for our lives. When faced with difficult decisions or challenges, remember that God is our refuge and strength. Second, stand firm in righteousness. Despite the pressures to conform or take the easy way out, Psalms 11 encourages us to stand firm in our faith and values. Living a righteous life may not always be easy, but it is what God loves and rewards. Third, seek divine justice. When we encounter injustices, it's easy to become disheartened. However, Psalms 11 reassures us that God sees and will bring justice. This can give us the strength to continue doing good, even when it seems like no one cares. Fourth, reflect on God's sovereignty. Take time to reflect on the fact that God is in control. This can bring peace and perspective, especially during turbulent times. Knowing that God is watching over us can help us navigate our ups and downs with confidence. And finally, encourage others. Use the lessons from Psalms 11 to encourage those around you. Share the message of trust, righteousness, and divine justice with friends, family, and your community. Your words can be a source of strength and inspiration to others. By integrating this wisdom into our daily lives, we can navigate challenges with greater faith and resilience. Remember, God is our refuge, and his justice will prevail. For more inspiring content, please subscribe, like the video, and join our community. I truly appreciate you. Be blessed.